Welcome to Martini Time. Maybe here's a new prayer to open up. May we be awake and aware, and may this talk lead us to our essential ground of basic goodness. You like that? I like that. The title of this talk is, wait till I get my martini drink. Now I can go. The title of this talk is The Incident at the Red Hen. Now, I've been writing about this today and getting a lot from it. I inform myself through my writing. That's why I do it. My fingers go and they inform me, and hopefully they inform you. So the incident at the Red Hen. Now remember, the Red Hen is a little restaurant in Lexington, and a friend of mine was here today, and he said, I went up there. He was in Lexington, so let's go by and see the Red Hen. So we went by there, and it was all roped off the road, and some fire trucks were sitting there. Now, I don't know if it was closed, but maybe they didn't want it to be firebombed. I don't know. But this, how shall I get into this? Of course, you know the story. Red Hen was Sarah Huckabee went there, and the owner asked her to leave because she didn't agree with her politics or her job as being Trump's window man. In other words, she is Trump's storefront. She is the Trump that's Trump presents like a storefront. Anyway, she didn't like it, so she asked her to leave. So that started a incident, and both sides it's like a schoolyard fight or a fight in the hallway of a high school. I'm sure everyone's remembered one, but when a fight starts, the kids come running with glee, joy, and they ring around the fight to keep the teachers from getting in. I love it, you see. So when there's a fight on social media, an incident, people come running. Just like it's a Civil War battle. Well, it is a Civil War battlefield. This is so. The Red Hen is one of the latest clashes between the North and the South. Now, Virginia, which is where I live, is riddled with, or pocketed by, it's like the moonscape, it's got a lot of where meteors hit. Well, Virginia's pocketed like that with Civil War battles. Wherever you go, there's a plaque, Civil War fight. There was a battle here. And the big ones become sacred places. They're roped off. They're national parks, and you go there and feel the peace in death. You feel the peace that was once sponge for blood and soil, you see. Well, we don't fight civil wars, we don't fight our civil war now physically. The warriors may be on social media, but you go to Walmart and they're all shopping there peacefully. There are no Rebs or Yankee soldiers marching through your town, burning down your house, your garage, you see. So it's a very peaceful land now, but it's all, the war has moved into the mind. Psychological civil war is going on, you see. And so the Red Hen incident is just another clash of the Civil War between the left and the right. It's not North and South, it's left and right. The liberals against the conservatives, you see. And each side has its generals. Of course, Trump is the general of the conservative side. He's the Robert E. Lee, you see. And today he jumped into the fray. He jumped into the fight at the Red Hen, you see. So it sucks. It's like an Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. When there's an incident, like a fight in the schoolyard, it sucks in all the students. Everybody's sucked into it. It's like the great whirlpool in the Pirates of the Caribbean. or a drain, a vortex in your tub. Who takes a bath anymore? But go fill the tub up, pull the drain, and watch the vortex. And it will suck everything in the tub down it. Where does it go? So these little incidents are created in the media, which is the land we live in now. So these are media incidents. And as soon as this one is exhausted, another one will come up. And it's like they all stand alone. We don't connect the dots. We don't connect the dots to the larger picture. Each one stands alone. Each one has its own cause. Each side says the other side did it. So both blame the other, and they go round and round and round. Trying to do what? Trying to restore unity. In other words, if you take an apple, let me get some. If you take something whole, okay, it's peaceful. There's no conflict. It's a pond without a ripple. And then you divide it. Okay? Now, what happens is that when unity is divided, it's like a magnet. You divide a magnet, the energy wants to bring it back. It wants to restore unity. This is the life force in your body. If you divide it, the life force wants to restore it. That's what healing is called. If you get sick, if there's a division or a conflict in your body, and the body's natural energy wants to heal it and restore it to its original unity. Like your computer. When you get a new computer, it has an original operating system. But then with time, it gets diseased. So you got to restore the unity. Anyway, I digress. But the point is, when separated, it's going to fight in order to restore unity. But the illusion is that I'm the one. No, I'm the one. I'm the true symbol. No, I'm the true symbol. I was whole before you came along. No, I was whole before you came along. And so they go at it like tomcats to restore unity by eliminating the other half. So each side wants to restore unity by eliminating the enemy. But what happens when one is left without the other? It doesn't make anything. It's useless. It can't sustain itself because the unity required both of them together, you see. But they're both opposite views. They're both opposite realities now. This one says, I'm the truth, the real. No, I'm the truth and the real. No, you're fake news. No, you're fake news. Okay? So there's only two ways to get out of this. One way is through violence and total destruction, like Syria. Total destruction. Anthony Bourdain went to Libya. I watch him at night to be informed, and it was destroyed. It fell into civil war. When Gaddafi was taken away, who held it together, it fell into civil war. Bang, 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 until it was destroyed. So that's what's happening in America. The unity is gone, so the two halves are killing each other in order to restore unity. One side wants to restore unity by going back to the past, and the other side wants to restore unity by going forward to the future. The promised land, the garden. One side wants to go back to the garden, the original unity. Trump says that restore America to its original unity. Of course, what's its original unity would be white males, but before Eve came along. And the other one wants to go to the promised land. So it's an argument between a divided time, the past and the future. But the reality is the present moment. You see, is now. So how do you get to now? Well, you have to see this as a metaphor. You have to see the pattern. You have to see the game. You have to see the pattern, not each event as a standalone incident. You have to connect the dots. If you get a puzzle and you say, what is the picture of? Well, you have to connect the dots. Oh, it's a donkey. Well, you don't see the donkey, which is the whole, until you connect the dots of the pattern. So we don't see the whole of a